What up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jody Sosa Podcast with yours truly, Jody. And just wanted to say thank you for the love and support that you guys been showing me. I appreciate you. And if you're not supporting, you're not important. And I really appreciate you guys. Y'all very important to me. Thank you. And just for that, I want to let everybody know that I will be having a giveaway in I'm gonna say next month. I'm trying to I'm still in the process of getting this thing under control. I done got my camera, I got a little stuff going on, trying to get it popping. But so y'all get y'all visuals and stuff like that as well. But I have a giveaway I want to do probably around episode 10. I think this is like 5. So I'm gonna try to see if I can squeeze that in there and see what I can do, to show you guys my appreciation and stuff like that. And hope everybody's staying safe. I'm glad the world is opening back up and we're getting some sense of normality. You got the stores are open. Some stores you got to still wear masks. We can go out to eat now. We can go to the club, which me personally, I'm not going to no damn club because social distance rules are not in effect. And last thing I need to do is get drunk and get corona. Nah, I'm cool on that. I'm sitting out to 2021. I will see you guys then, because Jody just gonna stack that bread and get it popping. So today we have a guest, V. Viva. She has a V, and she has a online boutique, Vviqour, and she's got a lot of clothes for women and stuff like that. Casual clothes, nice clothes. So we're gonna have her on today, and we had a thing on my Facebook and Instagram where you guys were able to send me questions that me and her can answer, or me and other people can answer on here today. So we're gonna get her on, and we're gonna answer some of y'all questions that y'all put in them DMs and stuff like that, and we're gonna give y'all some feedback on that, because I wanted this episode to involve you guys and y'all questions. I think I might do one like this every month, not sure, don't hold me against it, but we definitely finna do that. So we finna hit her up, see what she's up to, and see how it goes and stuff, man. I appreciate you guys again, and let's go. Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today I have a special guest, V, owner of Vviqour Boutique Online, and today we're gonna do stuff a little bit different. We are answering questions. I put a post on my social media to just get different topics and different questions, and pretty much have the audience interact with us, and where they can be able to ask questions and we get them our feedback pretty much. So I have V on the line. V on the line, my bad. Say hey.
Hi everyone, nice having me. Thank you.
Yes, and we're gonna get a female and a male perspective on a bunch of questions that was asked throughout the week. From just everybody's general questions. It's no questions off limits. We just answering them, and we just giving our opinion, our thoughts. Just so everybody can just interact with us. Like, you send us a question, and we're gonna answer them. So,
and these answers are not biased answers. So
at all.
You might agree, you might disagree, but we gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah. So if y'all see me in the streets, just I'm just giving my opinion. Don't swing on me. Have me over here switching up. So I'm gonna let her do 5 questions, and I got 5 questions, and if we do a little bit more, we can do a little bit more. So we gonna see how far I go. I'm gonna go first, or ladies first?
We're gonna let you kick it off. It's your podcast. I'm the guest, so we're gonna let you kick it off on the mic.
All right. So, okay, the first question I got is from a random. And some people want their name, some people don't, but we're just gonna keep everybody random because people know their questions. Somebody asked me. They said, "Can you date somebody with two? Can two people date that have different political parties? Like one's Democrat, one's Republican?" So, what's your thoughts?
That's a good question. That's a very good question, because I ask myself that sometimes too. I believe, yes, you can date someone that's in a complete different political party as you. I just think you just have to respect their belief, respect, why they chose that party, and just don't let it interfere with your relationship. Everybody has, just like religion, everybody has their prerogative to go with what politics party they want to be with, Democrat, Republic. Just respect it and don't let it interfere with your relationship. That's my basic answer for that one. Now, when it's election time, it might get a little tense in the house.
Yeah.
Don't let it interfere.
Especially you got to vote for Biden or Trump. You got them two pick through. Oh Lord, you on your own. Me personally, I said it depends on if y'all dating or y'all like in the dating scene. Yeah, but I feel like if y'all getting married, I feel like it does, because when you get married, y'all file together, y'all are one in the household. So it's like y'all, if y'all vote for different, it goes against the other person. You know what I'm saying? It causes a little friction. So I don't think that's a good one. I don't think that'll work. It might work for some people. I wish I can. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask some people that.
It could. I don't think that's a deal breaker. You think that's a deal breaker?
Nah, I don't think it's a deal breaker. No, for me personally, nah, it ain't no deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Just don't bring them stickers. Don't bring them stickers to the crib. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Slap them on my car.
Right. So you can be Democratic. You can be Democrat or Republican. There's no stickers, no bumper stickers, no putting no signs in the front yard. Nobody don't know that we against each other. But
y'all gonna be secret as hell. All right. So
that was a good question, though.
All right. So what you got over there?
Okay. So this one I have that I have is a little different than that.
Yeah.
Political question. So this one is about co-parenting. So someone asked, why is it difficult to co-parent? And I want to go ahead and just give my answer, because I am currently co-parenting. And I believe that it's difficult to co-parent nowadays in the urban modern days. It's difficult because the baby mamas and the baby daddies, they have different expectations of each other that has nothing to do with the children. I believe that a lot of baby mothers and baby fathers today, they expect their baby mama or baby daddy to still be intimate with them or still share things about their life that has nothing to do with the children. And I believe that if it's not reciprocated, then that's where the friction comes into play. That's when the kids are not getting picked up. That's when the kids are not getting checked on. That's when you're no longer receiving money for the children, or you can no longer pick up the kids. So I believe that it's difficult because a lot of people are worried about other things that has nothing to do with the most important thing, and that's the child, the children, the upbringing. So that's my opinion on that one.
I don't like these questions.
What do you think, Jody?
I don't know. I look at it like this. I'm gonna just speak from just what I see from a lot of people I'm around and myself, because I feel like mine's is just like communication. So if we got good communication, we try to understand one another, then I feel like we can work. But I would say the number one thing that I know that's a big failure is the parents. If y'all not together, y'all gotta stop being intimate, because I told one of my friends prior a couple weeks ago, I said, when you co-parent somebody, or if you are still messing with your baby mom and y'all are still, doing whatever, and y'all don't, establish y'all boundaries, even if you have boundaries, because I feel like this, when a woman's more sensitive than men, right? Do you agree?
No. Disagree. Agree to disagree.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna say they're more sensitive, because there's some sensitive niggas out here now. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, man, get together. I mean, only for the light skinned niggas though. But because when you intimate with somebody and y'all don't have a title and y'all have a child, I feel like the parent sees, y'all together as a family, and then once y'all don't have a title, y'all just, oh, that's my baby mom, we just kick it, do this and that. Then you finally decide to meet somebody that you actually want to, spend time with. The baby mom or the baby dad looks at it like, oh, now you got a boyfriend now, and then that's when like things get lost. The kid get lost in the middle of all of that. So it's just like,
exactly.
you put too much personal stuff above in front of the kids. So I think that's where the co-parent messes up at. It's not all about the kids. If you
Exactly.
keep conversation strictly about the kids, and a lot of things y'all do focus primarily on the kids, I think that's the best way to go and keep y'all feelings and y'all separated. If y'all done, just be done and focus on the kid.
Agree. I agree. And like you said, boundaries. It's difficult
Yeah.
nowadays because there's no boundaries. No one is setting boundaries anymore. It's just, we have a kid together and then it just goes left. No one has boundaries. So I totally agree with that one.
Yeah. All right. So who that was your question?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let me look at one of mine. Ugh. So somebody asked me. They was like, "What would you do if?" Oh my God! What would you do if a white person, this is what it says, comes up and calls you the N word in your face, like just comes up and call you the N word? I don't know why.
And you know what? I actually had just thought about this with everything that's going on. I thought about this recently. Like, what would be my reaction if someone said this to me, even if I'm by myself or with my children? Because lately everyone has been bold in their actions. So I honestly do not have a true answer on what I would do or what my reaction would be. All I know is that it's going to be in that moment. Whatever that moment is, whatever that setting is, whatever I'm feeling at that moment, that's what's going to be my reaction. I cannot say, oh, I'm going to be humbled about it. I'm just going to be like, oh, God bless you. As much as I would love to just say God bless you, which is something I'm leaning more towards. That's what I probably might say because I am a changed woman. But I honestly don't know what I would do in that very moment. I pray that moment never comes about, and I just hope that it doesn't happen in front of my children because whatever my reactions are, it's definitely going to depend on a lot, though, because I don't know what I would do in that very moment. What would you do?
The 2008 me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm strong on respect, especially if you're in my face. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is me. Just no bias. If you close enough and you bold to say that, my reaction is gonna be like you say, a reaction. I might slap you. I'm just gonna be honest. I might slap you, but
and that's common. That is common. Like that.
I won't like beat you. I won't drop you. I won't try to like beat you up, rough you. I might just slap. Because I feel like your lips are not working correctly, so my reaction is gonna help you fix your tongue. So I might just slap you. And but the crazy thing is, quick story. Me and Kel were driving somewhere, and a lady jumped down the middle of the road and said Trump already won, and said the N-word. A white lady. True story. Like 2 weeks ago, we were just driving.
Wow.
She jumped in the middle of the road and was like, Trump already won, you N-words. I was like, at first I didn't know what she said. I was like, what this lady just...
Wow.
And, Kel was like, we should turn around. I was like, nah, we shouldn't. Because I feel like if we turn around, because look at it, it's a white lady. We gonna turn around. We gonna jump out. We might just check her and say something, but at the end of the day, it's gonna look like two black guys messing with a white lady. So you know what? I say, you know what? We look like we're in a better situation than her. She's on the side of the road. Let's just keep driving. God bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a godly thing to do.
I told Kel, I said, you don't have to cut the wheel that hard next time. All right, what you got over there?
So, I have an interesting one. How do you feel about a girl approaching a guy first?
Ooh.
So how would you feel about a girl approaching you first?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? Because somebody else asked me that same question. And I told him, I said, it's nothing. I said, a woman can approach a guy in a classy manner without giving herself off like she's thirsty or she's you know what I'm saying? Like, you can approach a man with some dignity. Hey, how you doing? I was over there. You're pretty handsome. I just want to know, do you like how guys should approach a woman? Like,
Yeah.
so I feel like you can. I feel like a girl can approach a guy. Now it's up to that man if he want to think like, immaturely and be like, oh, she want me or she trying to do this and that. But I feel like it's okay. I feel like I told one girl, I say, you gonna miss out on your shot. If you gonna see a dude you like, he might be the guy for you. But you like, I don't want to look this certain way because he might think I'm like, no, just approach him like like a man approach a woman. Don't walk up to him and be like, dang, little daddy. Now you finna get the dumb version of him. But hi, dang, little daddy, what you, hi, little boo. Okay, I see what your little J's on. What those are 11s. Like, but I think you can.
I agree.
I think you can approach somebody and have
I agree.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I would not approach a guy.
Why is this?
I
Do tell.
would not. I won't.
Why?
I can admire you from afar. I will do that modern day walk by. Hopefully he notices me first.
Man, I wish I would notice somebody. I act like I still don't.
If I'm in the grocery store and I see a guy that looks nice and he's over there picking up cucumbers, I am going to just gracefully walk by and look for the parsley and ask him, "Hey, have you seen?"
First of all, if he picking up cucumbers,
then he eats healthy. But I do think that that's very bold of women to do that. I admire women who take the first approach. That is a level of boldness that I have not came to yet. So women who can approach a man and just do that whole initial introduction, girl, I will see, because that's a level of boldness that I just can't do. But also you gotta take into account that some men feel, kind of, I can't think of the word right now, but when a woman approaches them, some men be on guard, like she's coming off aggressive, or that's kind of like the man thing. Like if we want to take it, yeah. But
I think it's sexy. I don't think it's aggressive.
It is. I think it's sexy too, because I'm like, oh dang, girl, like you approaching these men. I have a girlfriend who can approach a dude with no problem, and I will sit back and watch and be like, okay, girl, 3 snaps, you did that. But also, I've seen where men became intimidated by the approach, and the approach is never aggressive. Some have been aggressive, but the approach has never been, too aggressive, or I believe the guys are caught off guard. So I've seen where men were intimidated. I've seen where men kind of shy away from it, or they're wondering what's her intentions, or they get big-headed, thinking, so I've seen several different reactions of how a woman approaches a guy. But I think that's pretty cool, though. Like, hey, girl, go get him. What she said I'm gonna do? Go get your man? No, that wasn't my dad. That was Big Mama House.
You saw Big Mama House. Go get your man. That was sweet. I don't know. I'm not. I think it's kind of refreshing to see somebody do that, because I feel like it'll make me. I think if a girl approached me first and I'm interested, I think it'll make me want you more, because I know that you actually want me, and I didn't have to chase you and still. Because you'll meet a girl and you'll be trying to impress her and do so much to get her, and then sometimes you'll think back like, dang, I don't know if she even want me like that, because if I wasn't to say nothing to her, she probably wouldn't even be studying me like this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's a good one.
Well, in 2020, seems like everything coming to light, so girl, just take your chance.
Yeah, everything coming to light.
Take your chance.
That was crazy. All right, so that was you. I got one. So, is it a deal breaker? Wait, hold on. Let me read this right. Is it a deal breaker for a person to have, a female or a male, to have too many kids?
Oh, is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
It can be, and I can see why it can be for some women. We're speaking, generally speaking from a female's point of view, it can definitely be a deal breaker, especially if it's multiple women, or the children's ages are very close in age. So I think there's a lot of factors. Say, for example, if he has 6 children by one woman, That means he not only can be faithful or loyal or, grounded in one relationship, and there's no telling what caused them to go apart, but having multiple kids by one woman, that shows that he can be solid in his relationship, and he can he can be in a long-term relationship. Now, if he has multiple children, multiple baby mamas in a short period of time, then that could be a major concern.
That means he out here thugging.
Right. It's like, is he, what's going on? Do these women know about each other? Were they mistakenly getting pregnant? Were they, it's just too many questions to ask, and a lot of women nowadays would refuse to lose sleep wondering how did all that come about, and wonder if they're going to be the next, versus being with a man who don't have children or who have one child, and it's just like, okay, it's simple, something easy to deal with. So deal breaker, it could be. It really all depends on what the factors are. What do you think?
Or what you can if I'm talking to a girl.
What about if a woman has multiple children with multiple baby daddies? Was that a deal breaker for you?
Hell yeah.
Or guys,
I mean, me personally, in my life, I ain't gonna lie. My life right now, I already got a lot of kids, so I wouldn't want to. I think it's what you're looking for at the moment, because you will have some people that don't have kids that love kids, and you have 3 kids, 3 baby daddies. They might not care. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, oh, I love kids. Kids are great. You take care of kids. Your kids are fine. They smart. Like, the dude might be like interested, but on like a guy like myself with multiple kids and different baby mamas, I don't want to be. I'm the type that don't like to get attached to a lot of kids, because if we don't work out, then your kid is like, yeah. They like, okay, where's Jody? Like, oh, that nigga ain't come back.
But you don't go into it thinking about that, though.
I don't know, because that's my thought process now.
Well, you gotta change that thought.
I know, I'm growing, child. I'm growing. The Lord working on me. God, lead the Lord. Like, who sent this question? I ain't reading that. I'm gonna have to reread these questions. You got me out here looking like I just don't care about nothing. Nah, I mean, I can't. I'm be honest. I can talk to a person if I meet a person, she got 1 or 2 kids. I'm probably cool with that. But if she had like 7, and you probably would not be the person for me in my life right now. Having that many responsibilities. I'm just trying to be honest. I mean, I have a choice. I mean that's just being honest. I'm not supposed to just go in there and just be like, yo, we cool, and be fake with her. Like, just be like, yo,
Okay.
I just gotta be honest.
So question.
Yeah.
If she did not tell you how many kids she have at the beginning, and you on date number 2, and you feel each other, the chemistry is there.
Hold on. How you ain't getting to date number 2 without letting me know your job and your kids.
I mean, you never know. Some people might not bring up how many kids you have during the first date. It comes up commonly, but some people may not ask that. But if you go past the first date without wondering or without asking, and then come date number 2, or even if it is within date number 1, say you already 2, 3, 4 hours in the date, and time has flown by because y'all having such great chemistry, and then the kids topic come up. So, how many kids do you have? I have 7. Oh, how many? Baby daddies? I have 4. So is that right there? You're gonna put a stamp, say, oh, well, we had great chemistry, but you got 7 kids, 4 baby daddies, is a wrap. Is that how it's gonna go?
I would say I don't know, man. She must have some fire ass conversation. Like, for me to, like, she must be real. She must got that talk game. I might be like, you know what? 7? 4? I mean, how old he is? Now, if they grown. Now, if they infants, then I probably wouldn't. I'll probably be like, I wouldn't tell her like in a rude way, but I'll probably be like, oh, that's a lot. Then I'll kind of like, take a step back. But if they older kids, where they kind of not like, because I feel like if you got 4 kids, you got a 6-month, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, a 6-year-old. I'm like, they all are like, young, so And it's not to judge or nothing. It's just that I don't want to be a distraction. I don't feel like what I need in my life. We will click. Because if you're dating somebody, looking for somebody, y'all want to click. Y'all want to get right. So that's how I would take it. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I gotta see how she look.
Wow.
Let me stop.
Men.
Let me stop.
Okay, so I got one. So someone said, in today's world, what does it take to keep a healthy relationship?
Oh, that one word: effort, continuously throughout the relationship. That's what I would say.
Effort. I agree. I think.
Go ahead.
I think in today's world, what keeps a healthy relationship, since they put today's world, not just generally what keeps a healthy relationship, but today's world, I'm going to pinpoint factors about today's world.
Talk to me.
Privacy. Privacy is what keeps a healthy relationship in today's world.
I
feel like with social media, so many different social media platforms, so many different lifestyles are portrayed through these social medias that people find it that they are obligated to tell the world about their relationship status at every given moment. And that is so unhealthy, because one minute you're happy, you post it. One minute you're sad, you post it. One minute you don't want to be with him, you post it. One minute you're single, you post it. It's so toxic, and that can really, really, really make your relationship not only unhealthy, but also just, you can't even rekindle those flames because of what you put out there in the media. So privacy, in my opinion, is what it takes to keep a healthy relationship today. There's other many factors: communication, like you said, effort is in my top 5, things like that. But privacy, keep your relationship private, keep what you do private. It's okay to post pictures, it's okay to show happy moments and create memories and share them with the world and loved ones on Facebook and social media, but anything that's detrimental to your relationship, anything that you guys go back and forth about or disagree about, does not have to leave outside of your bedroom. Keep it between yourself. Do not take it to social media.
I agree. That's number one thing they say that breaks up relationship is social media. So I definitely agree on that.
I agree too.
But you definitely but then with that you got to do a lot of effort and stuff like that. But I always tell people this. I tell my friends this. And you know what? Speaking of friends, I have a friend that is in a good, healthy relationship, and he doesn't be on social media at all, and they never have any problems whatsoever. Like that, relationship is perfect. Like, not perfect, but very strong due to the fact that they have not. He and she doesn't. They're not based on social media. Like, they don't bring in social media. They don't even post themselves or nothing. It's like, and I feel like you gotta be a strong woman or a man to be like, oh, why you don't post me? Like, you gotta get that up out your system as well too, because you might have just came out of a relationship where y'all was posting, and then now you in one and you're like, he ain't posting me, or he hiding me, or he don't wanna. So it's like stuff like that too. So when you come to that common ground and feel like y'all don't need to put y'all business out there, y'all be happy. Everything.
Yeah, I believe statistics prove today that people who don't put their business, put their relationship on social media, has a much healthier relationship and long-lasting relationship than those who do. I agree.
So I got a question. I just got this question not too long ago before I started this podcast. So this was it was a conversation, so I'm gonna throw it into a question, because it probably would have been a question she wanted me to ask on her. She said, should you move in? She don't believe in moving in with somebody before marriage. And
amen.
I'm gonna give her mine. This is just what I think and what I told her. I was like, well, the conversation went like this. I said, because I was like, you get married and y'all move in with each other. It's like, y'all don't know. I mean, you do get to stay the night thing and all that, but I was like, but when you stay with somebody, you be like, dang, nigga, you don't be flushing the toilet, cuz you don't wash dishes. That's when all that little bickering stuff. So I told her, I think you should, when y'all get engaged, maybe move in, because I ain't finna be engaged and staying with no roommates or nothing like that. So when you get engaged, I feel like, most people get engaged a year before they get married. I think you should move in then. That's what I think. Or I will be, shooting for it, because we gotta know how each other living is. You know what I'm saying? You might be what they call it, a hoarder, where you hold a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be on that.
Well, you know they're not a hoarder because you've been over there. Wow. You would have been over there multiple times.
Yeah. So.
But I agree. I agree with her about not having someone stay with you, or you staying with someone before marriage. I am very, very firm in that. And the reason why I am firm in that.
Wait, hold on. You're firm on what part? Like, wait until you married to stay?
Yes. Not having someone stay with you, or you stay with them before marriage. And again, this is not biased. This is just a female's perspective. Not all females will share the same perspective. But my opinion is, when you put both of your worlds under one roof before marriage, I strongly believe that will prolong the man to making that commitment. Why buy the cow or the milk, or you can get the cow for free? That whole saying. Because he's getting a meal every night. He's clearly getting laid every night. Everything is happening under one roof, as if you are already married. Not all men, but that can be a clear excuse to a man as to say what's gonna make the difference for a ring. What's gonna make the difference if we get married? That's why I don't believe that women should move in together with a man before marriage, because then you're gonna start begging for the ring. You're gonna start wondering when the ring is coming. You're doing all of the wifey duties. Yes, you are. You're doing a great job at being submissive. Awesome. But you don't have the ring. And now you're wondering, when is the ring coming? Why do we need to buy the ring if you're doing everything that you as a wife should do? The ring is not going to make a difference. That's probably going to be his perspective. I don't know. But that's just me. I feel like if you keep it separate, then he's going to know what qualities and you capable of being a great wife on a daily basis, every day. I would love to live with her, spend the rest of my life with her. Look what she do on just the times that I come over. Look how her house is kept up every time I come over. Just little things like that. I get it. You don't know how they're living, how they really are. Do they put the toilet seat down? Do they put their food in Tupperwares instead of putting the pots and pans in the refrigerator? Do they do dishes?
Who put pots and pans in the refrigerator? People still do that?
Some people probably do, and the other person don't even know it. Because think about it. Before a girl come over, or before a guy come over, what we do? We clean up. We make sure ain't nothing left out. We correct things that we know we wouldn't correct on a daily basis. So all that will come out after you do move together, but I don't think that you should move together and then, boom, there's no ring, all your hopes, all your dreams. That's just me. I'm not shacking up.
They say I ain't shacking up. You ain't finna get me caught up out here in these streets, nah.
Right. No, we both gotta have our name on things together. The house gotta be in our names together. There's no yours, there's no mine. It's ours. Once we under that same roof and we are locked in, it's ours. So but I agree with moving in at least a year before the wedding. If you're gonna do the engagement part, I agree. After we get engaged, I'm open to moving together because I know the wedding is coming. But other than that, girlfriend and boyfriend and dating, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm kind of skeptical on that now too. Shoot, I might come home one day. You might have my stuff outside. We married, ain't gonna be outside. I'm on a lease.
Exactly. See,
you know how Florida weather is. Shoot, it might be sunny when you put it out there. I come home, it's raining. You ain't even pick my Amazon package up. You left that outside too. I'm cool on that.
Okay, so I know we went over our 5 questions, but there are some other questions that I found to be very interesting. So one question says, how does someone tell someone they have an STD, or should they tell them?
Or should they? They don't tell them, they don't feel it. Well, hold on real quick. Not necessarily. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to be goofy, but because you don't feel everyone, you might can have some type of bacteria, not you might not have no type of symptoms, but I feel like you should. I feel like you should get tested after every relationship. Just most definitely that. But I feel like you should tell them because you putting that person's health in danger. So you should definitely tell them and let them know, like, hey, I got a situation going on, and I need 7 days, to bounce back. You got the corona. Nah, this ain't the corona. This ain't the corona. I need 7 days, bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my vitamins. He be like, what's going on? Just my vitamins. Before we hurt, and this, you gotta let them know.
But you still not telling them. You only telling them that they gotta wait.
I mean, you can tell them. Okay, is this? Well, nah, this before you. When you wait, hold on. We're gonna have two scenarios. Before you date a person, or when you dating a person, and you find out. Let's say you dating a person, you find out you got something from your last person, whatever. Do you tell the up and coming person you dating?
First of all,
if it's curable, let's say it's curable.
If you got something from your last person, that should be already cleared up by the time you start back dating.
Okay, cool. Because if you don't, you're trifling.
I'm just saying, right?
Trifling,
exactly.
Twerking and flirting. Get your shit.
But I do think that if you gotten an STD in your past relationship, if that becomes a question. It could be numerous things that could circumstances that can cause that question to come up. If you're trying to have kids with your new lover, if you're things like that can play a factor as your past health issues. So if you're at doctor meetings and you having questions about if you can bear children or not, and they're going to ask you questions about your history and about your health. So that's where that conversation should be held before you go to that meeting. But if it's on a lighter note, yes, you should tell that person if you currently have an STD. If you see yourself being sexually involved with them. If you're not planning to be sexually involved with them, that is none of their business. But if you plan to be intimate, yes, you need to tell them. You need to get tested. I know, this podcast is all fun and light, but in all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, get tested. Our African American people have the highest rate in STDs, and many of us don't even know that we have them. Like Jody mentioned, some of them they don't have any symptoms. Mm-hmm. So get tested, get your partner tested. Don't feel ashamed to tell your partner you want them to get tested before you are intimate. If he gets offended, if she gets offended, then clearly you just dodged a bullet. So get tested, let the person know. If you have something that cannot be cured, let them know and let them have that option to move forward. Don't ruin someone else's life by being selfish. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I can't even say nothing about it. Get your ass in there and get tested. That's all I can say. Get tested. Shoot. If y'all about to, do the freak need, y'all need to get tested. What you mean? Just be like, hey, I don't know you, nigga.
Yeah, agree. And a lot of places do test for free, do HIV testing for free. Mm-hmm. That's the main test that needs to be taken. But yeah, I agree. Get in there and get tested. Don't be ashamed. I'll be happy to go get tested. Let's make sure that I am straight, he is straight, and then we can do whatever.
Yeah. And fellas, just because your girl go get tested and she come back and she's okay, nigga, that don't mean you okay?
Right.
Because you
right.
Look, you have some dudes say, my girl went and got tested. She good, nigga. That mean I'm good, nigga. No, nigga, take your ass up there too. This is go not how that works.
Own result.
Yeah, go ahead and get it in too. What was the other one you had?
I had another one. Let's see. Do you think it's possible to have more than one soulmate?
I do. Hey, you know what? Damn, that's a good
I
answer.
think you can. I
I,
think you can have more than one soulmate. I believe it's possible. But go ahead. I'll let you give your take
I,
on it
I,
first.
I think you can. I think it'd be like, I don't know, cause I think it'd be like some test trials. You know what I'm saying? Like the first person you meet, you're like, oh my god, everything go perfect, then it don't work, and you think that's just, cause a lot of people be thinking that's their soulmate, and it really don't. You know, or
A
some.
lot of people don't know what a soulmate really
Yeah,
is
matter of fact,
either.
can you
A lot.
Google so? Can you Google soulmate on your? Can you Google soulmate right now?
I, I don't need to Google it, honey.
I need to
So
Google. I
a
don't know what is a
soulmate.
soulmate. What's a soul?
I want to tell you.
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
tell you. So a soulmate is basically someone that accepts you, appreciates you unconditionally, and accepts you wholeheartedly with flaws and all, but also pushes you to be a better you. Someone who sees things in you that you wouldn't been able to see or you haven't seen at that very moment. Someone who you have the chemistry of a best friend. So that's why people say their significant other is their best friend, their soulmate. But soulmate can be
I be
broken down
seeing that a
into
lot of
so many
times.
different,
That best friend be
and it can
gone.
be right.
Best
But
friend
a
don't be all the
soulmate
time.
can be, there's many different soulmates and types of soulmates. You have soulmates with relationships. I believe the question was meant on the romance level, but soulmates can be a friendship type soulmate. It can be a relationship type soulmate. It can be your soulmate from someone that you work with. It's not always intimate when you talk about soulmate. The key word is soul. So when you have a soulmate, you basically intertwine with one another where you appreciate and respect that person no matter what no matter where they came from, no matter where they are, no matter where they're going, and you're not there just stagnant. You're there to push them, you're there to motivate them, you're there to learn from them. So it's so much that goes into details about a soulmate. And I think a lot of people, especially a lot of young people today, they think that their soulmate is someone because they bought them dinner and they had a good laugh and they had good sex. This is my soulmate. No.
Okay, that was
It
me.
takes more than a few good. It takes more than a few good giggles and a few, orgasms to be your soulmate. So I do think that you can have multiple soulmates. I do believe that a soulmate is forever, but I also
Mm,
believe that it's not just one person. Romantically speaking, yes, but just generally speaking, a soulmate can be many different people. You just have to differentiate the two when it comes to romance and friendship. So I believe you can have two soulmates. You just gotta know which one your soul, really connects with, I guess.
I don't know,
What you
cause
think?
man, life is supposed to be a long journey. So I don't believe the soulmate I'm gonna meet in my teens, in my early 20s might be the soulmate. Cause I might meet some. I'm talking on the romance level. If I date somebody and I've been together for 8 years and we don't work out, sometimes I might still feel like I'm my soulmate, but then I might meet somebody at a different time in my life where I'm more mature, I'm more molded into who I want to be, and I meet them at that stage and they are perfect for me. And do that, like, exclude the person that I met, younger in my past, like with like the person I was for 8 years, or the person that I met recently. See, that's why I feel like you can have two, because it just depends on the time of your life. And
Yeah,
like, I feel like
and that makes sense.
you get like that first one is like, okay, we got this one. Okay, that ain't work out for you. We gonna give you the upgrade package when you get established. We gonna give you a second chance. That's how I feel.
And that makes sense. And like you mentioned, if you meet someone later on down the line, a couple years later, and then you feel that person is your soulmate, does that exclude the person 8 years ago from being your soulmate? Was they never your soulmate to begin with because you now found your new soulmate? And I believe that you could have found your soulmate 8 years ago. That was your soulmate at that time. But it all
Hmm.
depends also what caused the relationship to go south. Because at the end of the day, if you know how our older relationship, what was I saying? Our older generation, how when they say they divorce, but they still love that person. They still will go to war for that person. They're still that person's emergency contact, you know, because that's their soulmate. It's other reasons why relationships go south, or, you know, they no longer work, but they're still connected at the soul and the chemistry. They just know that they are not meant to be in romantically a relationship. So that person 8 years ago could have been your soulmate at the time, and they could still possibly be your soulmate, just not on a romance level. They could still love you unconditionally, vice versa. But that person that you're with now, they see a different you. They don't know who you were 8 years ago. So they're loving and respecting and accepting the person that you are today. And every day we're evolving. Every day we're growing. So they still have roles to play as your soulmate, which is bettering you, and vice versa. So I believe that you can have multiple soulmates in multiple different times of your life. It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah. I'm going to still have to change my emergency contact now. You made me think about that. Because y'all been trying to call her. She be like, he what? Okay. Well, what that got to do with me? He might get real. But I appreciate you, man. That was great. Thank you for your opinions and your thought process. I love a lot of your answers. And
thank you for having me.
Give a shout out to your brands and all your things. Just give a shout out to who you are, what you got going on, and just
yes, absolutely. So as you all know, I am V, aka SweetLadyVee on Facebook. I also have my own online boutique, that's Vviqour online apparel. That's for women. It's casual apparel for women. Also, I just launched my sunglasses, and I really appreciate all my supporters that I have. And if you are interested, you can check me out at www.vviqour.com. That's Vviqour. And yeah, I just hope you all like what I have to offer.
Okay, shout to YouTube, right?
Oh, that's right. So my YouTube, and the reason why you put me on blast, I wasn't going to shout my YouTube out because I'm not consistent with my YouTube. But if you still want to check me out, I still got videos on there that you possibly can relate to. My YouTube is also Vviqour. That's Vviqour. No hyphens, no spaces, no underscores. So you can check out my YouTube. I be on there, but not as often as I should be, working on my online boutique. But you can still check out Vviqour.com. My online boutique is for women. It's for casual wear. It's for all of our women to be able to still wear high quality clothing at an affordable price. So that's what I am bringing to the world in 2020.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me, Jody. This was very fun, and I would love to be on your podcast again.
I appreciate you. We'll do some more. We got some more stuff coming up. We're going to get some stuff in the work. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. And I will holler at you later. Appreciate you, V.
Thank you.
Alright, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I appreciate you guys for listening. And once again, go check out V merchandise and her shades. They pretty dope and everything. I know the summer is, in effect. So go on out there and grab you a couple pair. And I want to just tell y'all once again, I appreciate y'all. And I'll try to do one of these like once a month. I have different people come on and we'll just answer questions and stuff. And have a female in my perspective, probably have a co-host, like somebody in the studio with me to talk. Just I try to mix it up as much as possible. So I appreciate all the support. Because it's very difficult to give y'all content. I work 3 jobs, got a lot of kids, a lot of stuff going on, man. But I love doing this, and I love all the support that people give me. Because at the end of the day, I didn't really expect that much, but this is a blessing. And I just appreciate you guys, man. I'm glad you enjoy. And remember, like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? If it's ever an episode that you wanna share to somebody, share it to them. Just support black people, man. Y'all just uplift each other and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and head up on out of here. Y'all have a great week. Stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.